working as an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology.
Now let us see what is the sun drying and what are the existing problems. If we see this picture, we can see that some grains are placed in an open area and some birds and sparrow is sitting on this. So here open sun drying is taking place. So this is a method commonly used to preserve agriculture products in most of the countries. But what is the existing problem in the open sun drying is the birds and flies takes the food materials from these grains. So contamination of the food material takes place, and as it is placed in the open area, the dirt and the dust particles, and when the infection by the insects and animals takes place. So because of these issues we have to watch throughout the day. So the drying of these food grains in open space is not secure. If we go for the next existing problem, it is the climatic conditions. So drying is being regularly made in all the seasons, but in rainy seasons it is impossible. So as the crop is used for drying, because of the climatic conditions, it leads to severe losses in the quantity and quality of the dried product, as the rainwater destroys the crops. As the quantity of the crops are in large, so if there is a sudden rainfall, the recollection of the whole grains is impossible in a short period of time. So this is a difficulty in solar drying in the rainy seasons where the rainfall cannot be predicted accurately. And next problem. So this problem identification in our design thinking, it is called as the empathy part. So empathy part is the identifying the existing problems in the process. So on this third process is the wind. So as the grains, wheats and every materials are dried in the open space, due to this wind, what happens is it takes the lightweight grain particles away from the drying place, and also the dust and other unwanted particles mixes with the grain materials which are dried in the open space because of the turbulent wind. So these are the major problems which are faced in drying the agriculture products in the open space area by sun drying. So how to sort out this? See. So this is some of the examples where the drying of the materials are necessary. If you take the coffee seeds, as it has to be ground into coffee powder, initially it has to be dried in a open space. Pepper drying, wheat drying, so these are initially dried and then only it can be reused for other purposes. So drying is becoming a necessary thing in these products. And also here we can see that the same coffee seeds and coconut are dried in large quantity, and here in the coffee seeds and the coconut, the removal of the moisture content has to become more and more, because the quantity of the material and the hardness of the material is different from product to product. So the ordinary sun drying is not enough to dry these products. It takes some many days to dry the products. So these are all the difficulties in sun drying. As the coconut is completely dried, then only it can be grind to convert into a coconut oil. So this process has to be taken in a 4 or 5 days or per for according to the climatic conditions. So if it is dried for 1 or 2 days and the next 2 3 days, if the climatic conditions changes, so what happens is the products which have been dried in the first 2 days goes in vain. So again the process has to be repeated. So these are the problems in the existing sun drying products. So how to sort out this?